Tonight, 13 players begin the ultimate game of negotiation, the greenhouse. To succeed, players must forge alliances, weigh short-term and long-term play, and decide when to make their move. One by one, the players will be voted out, and the winner must earn the respect of the people they eliminated, while not being so assertive that they become a target in the process. 13 enter, 1 will leave. This is the greenhouse. As the players arrived, they were greeted by our exit interview host, Brandon.
How are you this morning?
I'm pretty good.
Caffeinated, ready to roll? You may join me. Hello.
I am caffeinated.
Welcome to my lovely moment in the woods.
Yes, this was just a moment in the woods.
It was.
R.I.P.
May he rest in peace.
To a legend.
I gotta say, I like the jacket. I like the fit, the mint and everything like that.
Thank you.
Of course.
I will say, for credits purposes, this does belong to Thomas Luke, but he will never see it again.
Fair.
Because it's mine now.
Yeah, fair.
I woke up early, drove in from Baton Rouge.
Nice.
Had some Monster Energy and a coffee, so I have my personality.
Just
She's defrosted.
Something is running through your veins.
Yes, I'm awake. I'm
Okay.
ready.
I'm nervous.
Okay.
I was just trying to eat a biscuit
Mm-hmm.
and it turned to glue in my mouth because you know how
Yeah.
when you get nervous,
Things turn to glue.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I can't even think of words. Can we start over?
Yeah. Let's start over. We're going to start over. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Good morning, Caitlin.
Good morning.
How you doing today?
Good.
Good. I'm so excited for you.
I don't want to play dirty.
Okay.
I don't think that's not going to be good for me.
Can you say that to the camera for us one more time?
That I don't want to play dirty.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to be able to use this moment later. In
when
case.
I do something that I don't want to play dirty.
Yeah. Sure.
It's funny because we've all been sitting around and I've been laughing at everybody's jokes and pretending to be
Right.
their friend and
Slowly.
they don't know what's coming to them. It's it feels a little evil, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Inevitably, I will embarrass myself in some way.
Okay.
It's just to be determined in what way that is.
Sure. Any predictions?
Falling.
Sure. That was gonna be what.
Just
I
even
had.
just walking down this path, I could just.
Take a tumble.
I could.
I'm here, queer, and we're ready to rumble.
Ready to party.
Yeah.
This is your first game.
I know. I'm excited.
How are you feeling about the game?
I feel pretty good.
Yeah.
The cast seems really nice.
Sure. It is still
It's not even started yet.
early.
Yeah. Yeah. I played Survivor. Survivor. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what was that experience like?
Last time I came off way too strong. I had a couple plans going. One of them worked out. Of course, awesome. Did some finesse in there, but this time kind of need to start more subtle.
Okay.
As a great philosopher said, real G's move in silence like lasagna. So
The great philosopher.
Exactly, the greatest philosopher.
Yeah.
That's my strategy going into it today.
I like it.
I played Survivor once.
Okay.
Yes.
How was that run for you?
The sting of betrayal was difficult because I did have a strong alliance and I trusted that person very completely. And that served me well through a lot of the game, but then of course, eventually not.
What have you learned from that going into this game?
That's hard because you do have to trust people, so there is a little bit of blind trust where you just have to, you have to
Hope
go
they
with
don't
someone.
get ya.
Yeah, you just kind of have to hope. But I think to just to be careful, with people that I have met before and people I have not met before,
That was the Hunger Games. We lost one.
I knew y'all were gonna Squid Game us.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Not your first game either, right?
No, I played Survivor, Hidden Valley.
Right.
That was fun. That was my first game. I had no idea what was going on. But I made it halfway through. When things were evolving, I didn't evolve with it. And so I think that was kind of my downfall.
Okay.
And I also learned that sometimes it's better to just make a move and take a risk. Because sometimes being a follower can get you eliminated. Because you're a follower.
I smell
So
some.
I'm trying to be that girl in this game if I can help it.
I think listening is best to start out because
everybody has where they go. So to observe everybody and to see how they communicate with each other.
Sure.
I do see a lot of familiar faces,
Okay.
and they are all very excited to see me. And this is a game we have to remember. So is it good or is it bad?
Every time I see that house, I just feel this sense of pressure to perform.
Right. But you normally perform well. This is not your first game.
No, this is not my first game. I've never really played a greenhouse though. But I do find myself like kind of like stringing along other people, or like not letting people know who my true alliances are. Just because like I feel like if I feel safe with more people, it's better for me.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of like how I like to play. But I don't know if it's gonna work for this kind of game.
I mean, I just think making real connections will really benefit me. So that's kind of my strategy going in. It's just kind of being a friend of the people and overall friendly, and I think that should be beneficial.
Absolutely.
What have I learned from my previous experiences playing? Not to trust people.
There you go. Yeah.
Be careful who you align with and don't be so trusting, even if it's your ally.
Yeah.
Last time I didn't really like make an alliance, like, and I didn't start until like right before I was like about to get out.
Yeah.
So.
Too little, too late.
Yeah, a little bit too late.
Okay, but not this time.
No. I'm a little nervous about Patrick because I played Big Brother against Patrick.
Okay.
And I know that he's a good player. I've also played with Laura.
Okay.
And she's also a good player.
I'm most excited because I have never played this game before, so it's kind of fun to do something new. And also there are some former castmates in this cast. I have played with Brody and Patrick. And Maddie. For me, Brody would be a potential target just because I think he's so strong and he has a really good chance at winning this game, so I want to see him leave, but I think that's going to be hard to do because he's such a strong competitor.
Yeah.
I don't know the game. It's weird. I've played so many of these games that I feel like usually I come in with an advantage because I know the games and I know I can beat everyone because I know how they work.
Right.
For this one, I don't know the game well enough to know if I'm truly good at it. So it's definitely an interesting point of view coming into it. That's different than normal.
Yeah. Time will tell. I
see.
think you're going to be great.
I hope so. I hope you're right.
Do you have a tagline, a Real Housewives tagline ready for today? So I want you to hold the rose like they hold the diamonds. And I want you to look into the camera and say your tagline for us.
There are 8 types of venomous snakes in Louisiana. 7 you can find out there, and 1's right here.
Everyone has a different strategy when playing a game. Some are a villain, some are a follower. My strategy? To be an icon.
Iconic. Get out of here. Thank you. Good luck.
Are y'all gonna watch me walk away? Because I want to strut.
Absolutely.
Some people call me a villain. I just call me a winner.
My name is Carlin Sakani Matthews, and I'm ready to rumble.
Be good, and if you're not good, be good at it.
Johnny Appleseed was a legend in the literary sense, and I will be a legend, period.
So excited.
Do it to the camera?
Okay, yeah, to the camera. Full drama.
Full drama. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
I play nice until I don't.
Ooh.
The only thing more intense than the fire in my heart is the ice in my head.
You're gonna want to align with me, and if you don't, too bad for you.
You can have my meal because I already ate.
Money is fake, Harry Styles is forever.
And that's on what? Period.
The seeds I'm going to be planting in the greenhouse are going to be so infectious, they're going to have to bring back the mask mandate.
Enjoy. Good luck today.
I workshopped the shit out of that.
And it was great.
My competitors better watch out because I'm a triple threat. Asthmatic, arthritic, and a slow reader.
Each week, 3 players will enter the greenhouse and claim power for the week, and will help determine which player will get banished at the end of each cycle. The game of the greenhouse has its own currency, seeds. Players who earn seeds will be able to buy power in the competition. The bartering and betrayals begin tonight.
It smells like chicken.
How's it feel to be the first one here?
I don't like it. I feel like I could use some interaction time with some of the newbies who I don't know, and I don't get that right now, so I'm just hanging out, sitting in.
Well, there's somebody walking in right now, so that'll be interesting. Ooh.
Get out the way!
Hello, hello, hello!
We got some comedic geniuses today.
Of course.
We're gonna be laughing.
Hello, Brady is in.
Yeah, Brady.
Scary. So much unknown. There's no template really for how to play the greenhouse. I mean, there's the first season, but I mean, it's a new game, so anything can happen. Lots of unpredictable twists, you know? If you're playing something like Survivor, there's been so many iterations of Survivor, you kind of know what's in the realm of possibility of what could happen, but the greenhouse is so full of mystery, you just never know what will happen.
Do you think you're gonna go for power or safety?
Oh, that's a good question. I think I'm gonna go for safety first. Safety first is what they always say. So I don't want to go for power too early.
I love seeing how people enter. It's so funny.
Oh, I was very nervous I was going to pull the door in the wrong direction. And that'd be the first embarrassing thing I did today.
I still feel like I haven't played before, so I feel like that puts me at a little bit of a disadvantage, but I'm excited.
Okay, are you gonna go for power or safety first?
Oh, I think safety first.
If Victoria can play the game as well as she can sing, we are all screwed.
Oh my.
So hopefully that doesn't come up anytime soon, and she's a flop.
I'm Laura. I am 21 years old. I am a preschool teacher. I'm a very competitive person. I am back and I am ready to compete.
I'm really gonna try to lay low because that's just kind of how I am as a person. I'm not a social butterfly by any means, so I'm gonna try to play it cool and make meaningful alliances. Like if there's people in the game that I don't plan on working with, then I'm planning to stay very distant from them.
Yeah, I once played a rat on stage.
Oh, really?
They need some names.
I was the main rat, but I have little.
Not to brag. She went.
But
I have like a little tribe of children rats.
Putterman.
Yeah. And Putterman did have a distinct voice. Would you like to hear a little bit of Putterman?
Absolutely.
And Putterman starts the show. So imagine you're like in a darkened theater.
Put myself there.
Yep. And lights up, and here I come. Ugh. I'm wheeling a big wheel of cheese, like a comically large wheel of cheese. I go, whoa, hello everybody. Welcome to Cinderella.
This is like my Chuck E. Cheese nightmare.
It's giving very animatronics. Yeah.
I'm not too sure about Lily. She seems a little theatrical. I don't know, a little too, how do I say this, a little too friendly.
Okay.
Very nervous about Brody. I know Brody, obviously, and I'm a little nervous about that. Maddie I've played with before, not a threat whatsoever, not worried about her.
Hello Greenhouse, I am Maddie. I am 24 and I'm from Lafayette.
I think I like to play it a little bit more low-key. That way it gives me time to like think and strategize a little bit before I'm like acting without thinking first. So I like to be a little bit more like lay low, but like obviously like get in the game, not just like alienate myself from the house.
What is your strategy going in?
I don't know. So, it's my first time playing it. There's only one season out, kind of limited exposure, so I'm kind of going to fill it out for the first part. Last time when I played Survivor, I had a couple moves going on, a couple plans I put in motion, which worked out for the most part. It's just, I came off a little too strong, people started figuring it out, weren't able to trust me and whatnot, so I think this time going into I'm going to be a lot more like subtle, kind of feel things out, get a feel for the group, and then see like where I need to go from there.
The game seems super easy. Honestly, when I was reading the rule book, I was like, this is it. So I think I've pretty much got it in the bag. Lily, I'm worried about.
Why?
Well, Lily's really, really, really smart.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been to a game night with Lily, and she's super competitive.
Right.
And Clay, because Clay's sneaky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What do you think he's willing to do in this game?
Lie, cheat, steal.
Yeah.
Punch.
How are you gonna combat that?
I'm gonna punch him back. I Real talk, I keep getting so nervous. It's like unexpected. I wasn't expecting to be nervous, but I'm like, hey, 13 strangers.
Right.
Let me like compete against you all day.
Yeah. Are the nerves like surrounding like forming 13 new relationships, or is it about like putting yourself out there? Talk to me.
I think it's all of that stuff. I think that it's a little bit of social anxiety. And I have a fear of hurting myself because I've got 2 bum knees. And I think the biggest fear is just making a fool of myself, or like watching it back and being like, that's your personality, girl? Stop.
Plants famously need oxygen, sunlight, and water to survive. What do you need to survive in real life, and what do you need to survive in this game?
In real life, I gotta have my dogs, honestly. And in this game, I've gotta have my dogs. They're in my car just in case I need to say the code word. And
yeah. Send out the hounds.
I feel like I can be a rather big personality in general, and maybe sometimes a little intimidating. So I'm going to try to find a happy medium between that and being really nice. But when I played Survivor, I feel like I was too nice and I was too much of a follower. So I want to make big moves eventually. I want to start off slow and then try to gather some power quickly. And maybe be the drama. I don't know. I just think that's exciting. I don't know if I want to be the drama like to the Christian Gary level, but I want to be that girl that you go to in the confessional to get the real tea. Like when something happens, you flip to me and I'm like,
I'm ready for the tea. I'm ready for all of the tea.
Hey everyone, my name is Gabby. I am so excited to be playing Greenhouse this year. I'm currently a second-year medical student and Master's of Public Health student at LSU in New Orleans. I'm a New Orleans native, and I actually won the superlative most likely to be on reality TV, so I really feel like I'm going to thrive in the one-on-one deliberation situations. One thing I'm a little worried about is I am a true and only child, and I'm independent to my core, so it'll be interesting when I have to sort of, trust other players and feel out who I can rely on, because I'm big on only relying on myself. So this should be a nice little challenge for me. I really just cannot wait to do something that's not school related and, meet people from different walks of life and learn about their experiences. So it should be a great time and I cannot wait. Woo!
Hey y'all, I'm Johnny. I'm from Ponchatoula, Louisiana, and I'm a 3rd-year medical student. I ran my own snowball stand from middle school to college, so I'm very familiar with making deals and managing my currency well. People see me as a very trustworthy person, so I'm definitely gonna play more on that. I'm just most excited to take in this Taylor Loop game experience. I've heard so much about it and I want to be part of it.
Hello, my name is Carlin Sakani Matthews, and I'm a 19-year-old college student, currently majoring in English. A fun fact about me is last year I worked at a coffee shop, and I love coffee.
What do you need to survive in real life and in the game?
Oh my goodness. I need loyalty. Loyalty is absolutely key, and without that, you just shrivel up and die.
Right.
I'm not gonna be playing too hard in the beginning because I feel like those kind of people are gonna stand out, and so I'm gonna try to take it slow. I say that, but once the game starts, if I think I'm in danger, that shit's gonna go out the window. I'm seeing a lot of very capable people socially, and so I kind of want to get in with them early because I feel like they're gonna have a lot of pull. And so yeah, that's basically where I'm at. Nobody's really standing out as a huge threat. I mean, besides Brody, but he's Brody, so we'll see.
I have studied on the rules, I have seen the videos, I have made notes and sticky notes. I'm ready.
Love it. What is your strategy going in?
My strategy going in is to make sure to observe everybody, how they're playing. You can read the rules as many times as you want, but it really matters of how it actually goes into action. So I'm gonna make sure to observe everybody. My motto for that is that the early bird gets the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese, okay? So I'm watching. I definitely think I'm a social beast. If I can keep my tongue under control, I am so excited. I'm just jittery. So if something doesn't slip, that'll be perfect.
First, welcome to the Greenhouse Season 2. I'm so grateful that you all took the day off to come join us, especially those of you who joined yesterday. Very stressful casting process. Here we are. It's a really great group. If you're here, we think you're very cool. So, best of luck. So sorry if you're out first. Alright, so we're going to do a quick round of introductions. You'll say your name, quick fun fact, or just like anything you want to say.
Hi, my name is Carlin. The fun fact about me is I was originally born in Austin, Texas.
I'm Johnny. A really fun fact about me is in middle school to college, I ran my own snowball stand.
We love to see it.
Entrepreneur.
Gay entrepreneur.
Yes, wait, hold on.
I'm Caitlin. I'm a teacher. I teach theater, and I also, this is the fun part, have a jewelry business.
Yeah, so I'm Clyde. I did not start a business, but I'm a triplet, so I guess that's cool.
My name is Gabby, and I guess this is a fun fact. I lived in New York City for a year after college, working and living my best life before going to med school hell.
I'm Brody, and I'm getting married in January.
We didn't know.
I'm Clay, not getting married, don't own a business. But I did live in New York for a few years too, so hey girl. And if you are looking to purchase or refinance a home, please call me.
5 years.
Hi, I'm Victoria. I'm also a theater teacher. And there's really nothing interesting about me. I'm addicted to coffee. Is that interesting?
That's fun.
Addiction can be fun.
This is your intervention.
Surprise. I'm Laura. I'm 21 and I'm a daycare teacher. I teach 2-year-olds. A fun fact about me is that I have 2 cats with Queen-themed names, Brian and Bohemian.
Oh, I thought you meant like.
Yeah, I was
Queen Brian, love it.
Hello, I'm Lily. A lot of fun facts. Let's see. I'll select one I ran before you. I once in elementary school played Grandmother Willow at an unauthorized production of Pocahontas. A lot to unpack there, but I did stand on a ladder and put my face in a hole in a cardboard tree.
I'm Maddie. I am from Lafayette. There's not that many fun things about me, except I did go see Harry Styles in New York for Harryween, which is his version of Halloween. So, I love Harry Styles. I'm literally wearing his merch right now.
I am Jessica. I am also from this area, Acadiana Parish, Cade, Louisiana. And a fun fact about me is that I was taught how to play 5-hand poker and Scrabble before Go Fish and Candyland.
All 4 will be featured today.
You did learn how to
Hi, I'm Patrick. I'm 23, and I think a fun fact about me is I have played the Big Bad Wolf in 2 separate productions of 2 separate plays.
Symbolic.
Now that we're all introduced, we're going to start the first challenge in a few minutes. I'm going to give you some time to mix and mingle, spread out a little bit, because the first challenge will be fairly social. I would take this time to mingle. I highly recommend it.
Do I have anything in my teeth?
No.
You didn't even look.
I did, you don't.
Okay.
You're like,
I'm
no.
not gonna sabotage you this early on, girl. So they said the first round is gonna be very social.
Yeah.
So
It's a good thing
That's
that
good.
we're paired off together since
Exactly.
we've known each other for years.
Exactly. I think that everybody seems really nice. I don't think there's like an outright villain
Right.
so far. I know a couple of them have played more games than others.
Yes.
So those might be the ones to
Who?
look out for. I mean, I know Brody's played a bunch of games. I
Okay.
know Laura's played a bunch of games.
Okay.
So I think they're going to be really...
You have two though, right?
Only one.
What about Lily?
Only one.
Okay. My first game.
Honestly, I
Lily's
felt,
the villain. Lily or
Lily
you?
is the villain. I'm not the villain. I'm not going to be the
You
villain
promise?
because I promise because I can't remember everything I say to be an active villain. Like I'm going to shoot myself in
Oh,
the foot.
okay.
if I'm
So
the
you're
villain.
gonna screw people over, but it's gonna be on
And then
accident.
and then I'm going to try to be their friend, and they're going to be like, "Wait, you said so and so," and I'll be like, "No, I didn't."
Yeah.
Roll the camera back. So
And I'll believe you too. I'm so naive. I'll be like, oh yeah, I misunderstood.
Have you all like watched or played in any like online versions of this? Because I never have.
No,
I just
I
watched
haven't
part of
heard.
the other, like the first season.
I've just watched. I've only watched on YouTube.
Okay.
I filmed the first season.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Well, okay, if there's any like production secrets we need
Yeah,
to
a
know.
little bit of disadvantage.
Yeah.
Super fun. So what are strengths? If you had to advertise your strength, what are strengths that you want to advertise for today?
Not physical.
Not
I guess if y'all are all not physical, I can take physical.
I second that motion. I'm very logics and numbers.
Right.
Probability.
Okay. Good. I
I'm
don't know
a data
anything about
analytics.
I watch enough Housewives. I can get into people's minds real easily.
Okay.
Housewives are brutal.
Brutal. I was watching. Me and Jess were talking. We were watching like compilations of Real Housewife intros because I was like, I'm not gonna lie,
I'm not gonna do
that's not my
it.
bag. Like, I could.
I love Real Housewives. It
Okay.
is literally my favorite
Which
thing.
one?
And like Beverly Hills.
Okay.
It says a lot. But I had literally the hardest time like finding a tagline, so I just chose one about Harry Styles that one of my like friends sent me.
I keep saying Harry Styles, and I'm thinking of that Cody guy. He came to Lafayette.
Cody Simpson?
Yes.
And Harry Styles, they're just friends.
I have no idea.
He went to
Boys.
Daddy
Boys.
What's your biggest weakness?
But that's a good one though. I like it. Come off too strong.
Let me know how to exploit you. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I never know when to shut up. That's mine.
I will.
For sure.
Yeah, I come off too strong myself, so you know.
Aw.
Slightly arrogant.
Most arrogant one in the room, and that's not fair.
It's nice that you can admit that.
So I don't like to. People just tell me enough to where I have to.
Acknowledgement is the first step.
I guess so.
Exactly. We're here for you, buddy.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm really good at everything. No, I promise I'm not like that. I don't know.
Twins.
I think it might be arrogance.
Yeah. No, I think I see the best in people sometimes.
Oh, it's your detriment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too trusting?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh no.
We'll see.
Shocking.
What about you, Miss Lily?
Me? Crippling anxiety?
Oh. I can feel
Self-doubt?
that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yes, absolutely.
You?
No.
Mine's probably self-doubt.
Fair.
I think I've proven that just from the 2 interviews that I've done so far. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm going to embarrass myself.
We'll do it live.
I feel good about you. Is there anyone else that you feel like particularly good about?
Gabby is giving me good
love
vibes.
Gab.
I
She
don't know
seems so
her.
nice. I don't know her
I
either.
don't know her at all, but she's giving me good vibes.
The
like
people
she
that
would
we
be
were
strong.
out there, the people that we were out there with earlier, I all know, but it's like very like I played a game with them and like we weren't working together or anything, and so
Yeah.
like that's why I'm not too particular on any of them. I like Carlin too, though.
Yeah,
Carlin
she
was out
seems
there.
nice.
Carlin
Seems
seems
good.
cool.
Clay seems like he would be really strong, but I don't know if that would be like.
No, I feel like he's just super social, and I feel like in a game like this, that matters more than maybe like being good at like competitions.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I think people like him. Like he would
yeah,
be like a
he's-
fan favorite.
Yes, he's definitely, and we should take him out, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
Nice, nice. Well, I think.
Or either take him out or ally with him.
Yeah, yeah.
It's one
I
or
was
the other.
thinking- I don't know. Do you know Brody?
Yeah. Brody's gonna be strong.
Exactly.
We already know that.
But like, I don't know, Brody. I wanted to work with Brody, but I feel like between Brody and Clay, it's like they're both strong. I feel like Brody's like more physical and Clay's more like social. And if the first thing is social, you definitely want to have a conversation with Clay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, okay, let's get to know each other. So you're in school, you said?
Yes,
What are you
I'm a
studying?
college student. English right
Okay.
now.
Okay.
Love that. I'm probably going to change soon, but...
That's all right.
What year are you?
Freshman.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so I'm in that weird...
Yeah,
Do I like it? Do I not?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just trying to get my feet wet.
Yeah. No, I went from kinesiology to computer science.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
What year are you?
It's 4th out of 5,
Okay,
so you know,
cool.
yeah,
Okay.
Almost there, almost
Exciting,
there.
that's what
Yeah,
I'm
no, I'm definitely excited. Yeah.
Nice, very good. I'm old.
No.
No, I'm 29 years of age. Believe
Nice,
it or not.
nice.
I know, right? I asked them, do I look like someone's mom today with my little sweater? But
I love the cardigan.
Thank you, thank you.
It's cozy.
I
Yeah.
teach, and I'm definitely noticing with the parents that I'm like resonating more with them,
Mhm.
and it's
Thank
really
you.
scaring me.
How old are the kids?
They're in high school, so for a
Oh,
long time
fair,
I was
fair.
like, oh, I'm not that much older than you.
Yeah.
And now when I meet their parents, I'm like,
Oh.
now I'm like actually their parents' age.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, this is
Yeah.
not good. I have more in common with the parents now. I'm
Yeah.
like,
That's
this is
tough.
a turning point for me.
Yeah.
Lots of people call me ma'am. You know what I mean? So
I don't, yes,
I'm
yeah.
just not prepared for that.
Yeah, no, like I said, I worked at a summer camp over the summer in Massachusetts, and my kids were like 9 years old, and they would say, yes, sir. I'm like, no, we're stopping that right now.
What's the type of medicine you would never want to do?
What?
You delivered
Ooh,
10
nice,
babies?
nice.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome. Isn't that fun?
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah,
This
it's
is so cool.
very rewarding.
I bet.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Is it as scary as it looks? Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a whole new respect for like that whole process.
And grab your notebook and pen. You don't have to use it, but some people find it helpful to take notes throughout the day. So, really quick.
Someone has good handwriting.
All right, everyone, here's how this first challenge is going to work. You'll have 5 minutes of mingling time at a time. After the 5 minutes, you will gather over here, and I will put 30 seconds on the clock. You will have your voting chip, and you will put your name on the name of the person who you would like to eliminate from the challenge. So if Lily wanted to vote for Brody, she'd plop it there. And you have 30 seconds to shift it around and react to people's votes as necessary. If you have the most votes at the end of the 30-second period, you are eliminated from the challenge. And each round, there are a designated number of drags that the eliminated person will do. So in round 1, the eliminated player will eliminate 3 people alongside them. In round 2, the eliminated player will eliminate 2 other people with them. Round 3, 1 other person. I hope you see the pattern. And then round 4, it's just that person eliminated. That will leave 3 people remaining as the greenhouse players. And they will do one more 30-second round to eliminate the 3rd place player, who will then drag the 2nd place player. I'll talk you through it as we go. Just know every 5 minutes we'll be doing the vote. Okay? Once that you are eliminated from the challenge, you will participate in the first seed hunt of the season. So it's not all that bad if you get eliminated because you might get a head start. Okay? Any questions?
No. Just put my name back on.
That's the way to win right
Yeah, way to beat the radar there.
You gotta do that. Me too.
So I will give you your first 5 minutes now if you want to start scrambling or like campaigning. And good luck.
So what's the strat here? Because the whole dragging people is throwing a wrench in
Dude,
things.
like, that's
'Cause I was
gonna-
thinking like, oh, just get a majority and just steamroll.
No, but like the fact that you're gonna get put on the spot and have to take people out, and I don't even know anything about
And
these
then-
people.
I don't think there's anyone here who I have anything against, and I don't know any of them well enough to.
And that's why I wanted to talk to you to make sure that we're cool.
No,
I don't want any
no,
Big
no,
Brother
no.
stuff to play any part of this
No.
game. You know what I mean?
No,
like, I want to make sure we're
and we
good.
we worked together well in Big Brother. We just
No, we
just
really
went
did.
separate ways when we needed to, and that's
Yeah.
okay. It happens.
All right, super
so,
cool.
No, we are 100% good on
Awesome, love that.
that. I had a pen in my hand, so I didn't want to like stab you.
Are y'all trying to get in the greenhouse particularly?
Not this round.
No, if I found myself there, I would be fine being there, but I'm not really looking to make like big moves. I would rather sort of get to know people, and I also don't want to be at the bottom or anything like that. But,
I was gonna say, is there
you
anyone
know,
like, oh,
I guess
like,
now
'cause
it's kind of who are the power players that want to do like big things in the beginning.
yeah,
maybe.
because like I feel like if us 3 put our votes on someone, like I feel like we could find some other people to like go along with it, or at least like us 3, like if. 'cause
Well,
it's a
the
bigger.
person who gets eliminated,
actually has a
They
lot
choose
of
the
power.
Most power.
Yeah.
So they can take out 3 people.
Right.
They're probably going to take out people who voted for them to go. So.
Yeah.
So like.
And I won't be able to keep up with who voted for who. I mean, I
Well,
already took my card off the table. So.
You gotta know who wants to be in the greenhouse.
Yeah.
So that's what you're campaigning for really right now.
Mhm.
So I don't want to.
Yeah.
Because that's too risky.
Yeah.
Because then you can make some bad moves.
Yeah.
Plus I don't like getting
target on
seats.
yourself.
Yeah.
Are we good? Okay.
Feeling it.
I think I am making some new connections. So I think for at least the first half of the game, I might be able to make some things happen. But I think we should try to get Brody out early.
Yeah.
Because as we know, he's won a ton of these games, and he's very good at playing the game. And I think he's very nice. I love Brody.
I don't want to do too early though.
But
Because I feel like we can gain his trust. And we can use him as like a strong person and then just get rid of him.
yeah, the problem is you just can't trust him though.
Oh, I know. That's true.
You know what I mean? He crosses people's hearts, and he's a great player for that reason. You know what I mean? And I only say this because I respect his ability to get through the game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
right.
But yeah, let's see if we can. So I think we can have me, you, Caitlin, Clay, Victoria. But we need 2 more to have a majority. And we don't have to like showcase it.
Right.
But we need to find 2 more that we can trust.
Okay.
Who do you like? I mean, who else are you?
Oh, wait,
feeling
who
like?
did you just say?
Me, Caitlin, Clay, Victoria.
I like it.
Well, listen, I get good vibes from you, Patrick.
Awesome. Thank you.
And,
I definitely do for y'all too.
Clay and I have actually already spoken about,
A little something.
scratching each other's backs.
You scratch mine,
I
scratch
see.
yours.
I mean,
kind of
I
thing.
see like maybe you a little bit more in like the front, like being like a big social, and I see you as more like on like the lower key side, and so maybe I can
You're
be
reading me like a
happy
book.
middle.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, so I feel great about you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pretend like I'm just here to have a good time.
Are there any other people that y'all feel good about that I should like actively go try to talk to? Because I really only know like 2 or 3 people.
Yeah.
I played Survivor with Carlin, and we had a lot of fun playing that together.
I love Carlin.
She was really we were really loyal to each other in Survivor.
Yeah, she was in the musical.
Gianni?
Michael. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Obviously cool.
We were gabbing about like how we wanted to sort of play the game. Like, do you have any thoughts going into the first elimination?
I don't know.
Are you?
Because I don't want to like jump out and like start making a move. That's scary.
But I also don't want to be that girl who's like at the bottom of it.
So I don't know.
Do you have any thoughts for the first elimination?
Yeah. I don't want to be the first one out on this like social game.
For
I feel
sure.
like everyone's like,
For sure.
I'm gonna have my feelings hurt if all the chips go on my name.
I know.
It's
Well,
just true.
I'm saying like we can all agree to like not vote for each other, and then like because I feel like the first person is.
Do y'all want to? We're probably running out of time, so do y'all want to like agree who we
Okay,
who
who are we
on
gonna
this
vote
first
for?
time? I don't know, like Maddie.
Okay, what about Brody? I feel like he won't care.
Brody? Yeah,
And-
he'll be a power player.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm
Yeah.
cool.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know. The sea hunt sounds kind of interesting. So if I do get eliminated, it's like, oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, like.
Well, I think that's powerful because we can exchange seeds as need be.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So
That's
we can shift around. So
Exactly.
right.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm so down for putting in a huddle, and then we can always reevaluate when we need.
Reassess.
Whatever the squad needs.
Yeah.
Squad needs.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to just, I don't know.
Pick
Yeah.
I don't know anyone. Yeah.
I mean, if
Right.
you want, you can just eliminate me. I don't care either way. Like I said, I'm cool with the seed hunt. So. Yeah.
Right. Oh no.
I'm kind of interested actually.
Honestly, that is probably the best way to
Yeah.
go. Just because if somebody is willing, then no
No
one
hurt.
feels attacked.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
That's
I
true.
think
Yeah,
that
but then
that's
that person takes 3 with them. So do you know who you would take?
That's true.
See, that's the thing, I
maybe
don't know who I
there-
would
there
take.
are other people.
Right.
So do you want us to vote for you, Clyde?
Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, it'll keep us that way. Like no hard feelings in the beginning.
Yeah. Okay.
You know.
That's so
and what,
nice.
Yeah.
I mean, also
What do we
okay.
think the other group is talking about?
Full
though?
Jesus.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. But also,
we need
seed
to
hunt
share
legitimately
this
sounds
content?
interesting. So you know,
Yeah.
it's
I feel like,
So then for the 3 people going with me though, these people are in the seed hunt, and like we said, seeds give that advantage later on if we're
Right,
trading
right.
and things
So
like that.
very true.
So do we want strong players to be eliminated with you? Do we want weaker players to go scavenge with you?
who's the strong and who's the weak player?
Right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
We're going to go based off of what people tell us, like what we
Yeah.
tell each other.
So Clyde, it's okay if you take me with you or not.
Okay.
Because
I'm
I know
fine
that's
with
a hard
either.
position to be in because
Yeah.
you have to pick somebody to eliminate. It's like I don't want people to think
I don't want to get
exactly.
eliminated and people think I'm
Yeah,
trying to burn them. By
exactly.
Right.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I
It's, like,
don't
way
want to
too early
get
for
in that
that.
position because I don't
Yeah.
want to like have to pick people because like this is the first round. I don't really know anybody.
And I feel like
That's the thing. Like this whole first round's gonna be super impersonal just because we don't know each other yet.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But at the same time, it's probably gonna lead to some interesting things later on. 'Cause
Right.
Like I can see like a lot of things like starting is like, oh, well, in the first round he took me with him, so.
Right.
Yeah. I know. I feel like I wouldn't have hard feelings at the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said too, I think it's gonna be
And that could be
interesting to
helpful
kind of
later,
figure out
too.
like what it is. Yeah, like that too. It'll be helpful later in figuring out like what the seed hunt is and stuff like that. And then also, you know, when other people go into the greenhouse, they can tell us like tell us what that like and we can like swap information. Like, you know, it'll be useful.
30 seconds on the clock. Go ahead and place your votes. See the front.
Oh my god, no.
The drama.
Yes.
The drama.
Sorry.
I do all these people. I couldn't even see the name anymore. I was questioning.
All right.
Perfect score.
All right, Clyde is absolutely piled on it.
Thank you.
All right, so who are the 3 people you're dragging with you?
Laura, Gabby, Clay.
All right, the 4 of you will join Bryce and Lainey over at that little roof over there.
As somebody who's been in the game before,
Right.
in terms of like making alliances, how many people should you have in an alliance? Because my instinct is to like be friends with everybody. Like, hey, you want to be in my alliance? And then like next thing I know, so like, how many people should be in an alliance?
I don't know if there's a right answer.
Definitely not.
I would say 13.
I always think to be friendly to the group, just like you said, is best. But if you were planning an alliance with intentions, smaller is the better. Yeah. Yep. Less parties, the better.
I don't know. It's just do you want to be in power or do you not want to be in power?
Yeah.
And you can campaign for that, and that's it. I don't see it as like a I hate you or I don't think you should be here.
Well,
type
we
of
were
thing.
talking about and why everybody voted for Clyde was he said he wanted to be eliminated.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I think at this point, like we were saying, at this point, why would you not vote for that person? I mean, maybe he will have an advantage, but it's better than creating an enemy out of somebody who doesn't want to be eliminated.
Yeah, like you have someone who's offering themselves. Why would you go piss somebody else?
I mean, I think later in the game,
Yeah,
I think that
well, you have to get to a
you'll be
point
like,
where
I don't know, but
you trust people who you're working with.
Well,
Right now.
I'll tell you this. If I get in the greenhouse, neither of you are going up. If I get that power. No matter what power I get.
Do you want to?
I kind of do.
So you want to go in the?
I kind of want to go in the greenhouse.
Okay.
Personally.
Okay. Then that's fine. I won't vote for you on this little.
But
this little thing.
y'all are both safe. I don't know if I want to be. The more I think about it, the more I'm like nervous about like staying in longer.
Yeah.
But like, is there anybody in particular that y'all feel good about? Like since y'all's conversation, because I know y'all all threw your foot on Clyde, and our group was inside, and we had no idea that was happening.
Oh no.
Clyde volunteered
Yeah,
himself.
it seems like Clyde said he didn't want to be in the greenhouse. He wanted
I
to be
like
out.
that guy.
So,
fun.
a lot of people are feeling pressure about being in the greenhouse because they don't want to make a target of themselves, which I can
Right.
understand. But like, especially with the greenhouse, you know, having to nominate who's up for banishment and like I think making grudges and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, people are nervous about that. So a lot of people are like trying to actually avoid the greenhouse.
Yeah.
So a lot of people want to get eliminated right now.
Right. I have no idea what it is about you and your face, but I feel so comfortable with you.
I'm here for it.
Awesome.
I love your energy.
Yes. Always ready to play.
Yeah.
Ready to go. Team player.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Love
Always
it.
for the squad.
I'm for it. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm. Well, that sounds great.
Okay.
Yes. But I don't know exactly
Okay.
what
Do you want to be in the greenhouse? Is the first question. That's what like the main thing is. Do you want power? Do you not want power?
Not want power.
Okay, so you want to defer.
Right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because right. What I've been saying all this game, Thomas started maybe three times, but the early bird gets the worm, and then the second mouse gets the cheese.
Yeah.
So I want to observe first, definitely.
Okay. Is out of anybody you've talked to, do you have anybody that wants to just get out now and put their name up there?
Get out like
on this game because we have to vote somebody out.
Right, Clyde. Like, and I know that he previously did, but that was the only really strong
person who's
coincidence, like compliance. He was ready to just sacrifice himself, and I haven't seen anybody else with that attitude. So
Okay, yeah,
you
no
never
one else
know.
has told me that either. So that's what I don't want to like burn a bridge or anything.
Right.
Where do y'all stand on everything?
I haven't even thought about like who I'm putting my chip on this round. Honestly, I've just been like socializing.
Same. I don't really care where the vote goes personally. I personally would like to go to the greenhouse.
Okay.
But at the same time, y'all make y'all's decisions. Like I'm not pushing really hard for anything. But if I had my choice, I would like to. So I'd not want to vote, but at the same time.
I honestly don't want to go to the greenhouse right now.
Okay.
Well,
so I
don't know.
I'm different. If I go to the greenhouse, cool. If I don't, okay.
I take that back.
You kind of want to go?
I don't want y'all to like put your. I'm not like
no.
volunteering
I'm not
for
saying.
tribute or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm open to either though. I
you.
wouldn't be like upset if I didn't.
Same. That's how I am. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm voting it. Like, no, I just.
Oh, that makes sense. I don't think that's unfair.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, we were talking. Me and some other people were talking inside earlier, the first round, and we were gonna put all of our chips on your name because we were like, he seems like a strong player, and that actually gives them. That person gets a lot of power, and so like that was our plan. And then immediately you came up to me and you were like, "Hey, I haven't met you. What's y'all's plan?" And I was like, I guess you'll see." And then everybody voted for Clyde.
You're good.
Yeah.
But no, I appreciate you telling me that. That does build a lot of trust. So. I'll see you later. You're not going up at all. So.
Thanks.
That is just some assurance for you.
Thank you very much.
So, 'cause I like the TBR group a lot.
Yeah.
So I would like to keep y'all safe when I can. You know.
Cool. Yeah. Cool.
When Brody says the TBR group, he means Lily, Caitlin, Clay, and Victoria. They all perform with the theater group in Baton Rouge.
Okay. Have you made any alliances yet?
No, I have not. Have you?
Okay. Well, I'm trying to kind of feel one out.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah. You seem like you don't have like a whole lot of like pre-existing loyalties necessarily.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Cool. So perhaps you can.
Yeah, I would love to.
Come in.
I
Okay.
was in the original group with Clyde when he like volunteered himself. I don't know if you were in that group. But
I kind of heard briefly before that he was. I was kind of here with a group of people, and it seemed like a lot of people are trying to avoid the greenhouse, which I can understand.
Right.
Because they don't want like the responsibility and they want a target. But I also feel like people are not really taking it super personally so far. Because if you get eliminated, you get to have seeds. So.
Well, he volunteered himself, and so we were just talking about. He was very.
It seems like a lot of people
confident.
are trying to get out though.
Yeah.
A lot of people are like preferring to be out.
Because I think there's an advantage like early on. So I don't really know.
Okay. Well, so Victoria and I are allowing ourselves, Clay and I are allowing ourselves. I'm kind of trying to build things up and kind of be strategic, so I'll keep you in the loop.
Awesome, that'd be great.
30 seconds on the clock. Place your votes.
With this, does anybody want to go?
Yeah, we didn't really talk about that.
Yeah, we were working our way into it.
Maddie, how do you feel if I put mine on yours? You can be honest.
Yeah.
If you're like absolutely not, then I won't.
Don't put me on the spot.
I'm sorry.
Oh, what?
How do you
Do whatever you want.
I'm cool with it. That's fine.
You're cool with going?
You can go.
Okay. I respect you. That was a vote of
I'm just gonna
respect.
put it over there, okay?
All right.
I feel bad.
Me too, Maddie. I panicked.
With 6 votes, Johnny, that's going to be enough.
Okay.
Who are the 2 people that you're dragging with you?
2 people. I'll take Victoria, and I'll take Lily because she voted me.
That was quite a slam.
Do you want to go to the greenhouse or not? I want to go. I want to go to the greenhouse.
Okay.
And I will keep you safe.
I'm cool with that. I was thinking the same exact thing, kind of like if I win, you're safe. If you win, I'm safe.
Here's a question. I guess we'll find
Who
out.
do you feel good about? Because I can go to someone and be like, hey, do you not want to win it? I'll vote you. Drag me.
I feel good about Caitlin now. She just talked to me.
Oh, I love Caitlin.
And so she just talked to me and she was like honest and like, hey, your name came up early.
How do you feel about Clay?
He's strong.
Yeah.
He's strong, but I think we can work with him.
Yeah.
I think we'll need the buffer. You and I.
Oh, 100%.
Because I think you and I have to work together just because of who we are.
I couldn't agree more. I was coming in and I was like, oh, Brody, that's scary, but also like, and then it makes me feel better because it's like someone else.
The other good thing is because of this game, if we both make it to Final Four, one of us is making it to the end.
That is true.
And that's where both of us would get out otherwise.
That is true. They would definitely probably, unless like, someone like Clay was there. But I feel like,
he has the persuasion,
and I feel like he's probably going to be seen as such a big threat because I think this game more than any of the other games is more social because how you make people feel is a lot of the times how they're going to vote.
Exactly.
And so I don't feel like a huge like as much of a threat from you as I do from him.
Exactly. And he is, but I think he's good enough socially, and he doesn't have the threatening persona like me, you, and Clyde would.
We're like three like biggest guys as far as like physical, so I was confused. But I
guess it's because it's not a physical game.
Yeah, that is true.
Could come into play as well. But I think people still naturally lean that way.
Yeah.
So.
I'm sorry that I immediately slammed
No,
my
you're
chip
good.
on your.
You are good.
My thought process was like, if I don't make a decision, they're gonna think I'm weak, and I
did say before, I was like, I'm indifferent. That's why
You
when
did,
Brody
that's
was
why.
like, when Brody was like, or will you be mad? I'm like, no, because I was just like, I don't know. Don't put me on the spot.
I
I'm
didn't
not
know we
making that
could
decision.
converse either. But anyway, glad you're still here with us.
It's hard to.
Yeah.
I want to know their reasoning for pulling the people with
That's
them
exactly
that
what
they
I
did.
said last round.
Because kind of like whoever, like it was a snowball effect. So it was like kind of we figured out who, and then majority ruled, and then but why the others?
Right.
So how is this social gonna play out? Right.
If it were me in that position, I feel like I would just be randomly choosing. Like there
Right.
might not be any strategy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'd probably just like, if I'm out, I'm probably choosing random.
Yeah. And this is the majority here.
Who's left over there? Do y'all remember?
Brody
and
Patrick.
Patrick, I know. Brody's played a lot, and
Brody's
Patrick's
played a lot.
and I know Patrick got far in his game.
They're both very strong players.
Mhm.
Very strong players. So
yeah,
be wary of them.
I know that they're probably very much strategizing.
And two, if we put one of them up, then they will pick one of us. So that's what they might be doing.
What is this?
We couldn't find you.
A 4-2 split?
We went inside. We looked at all
Yes.
So do y'all just want to talk openly?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What do y'all think?
We were thinking seriously nothing.
Okay.
Honestly.
Good.
Well, it's a small group and we're all conversating about it because even if we pick one, that one has to pick another.
And I would be cool with being dragged more so than being the one voted. And
I'll go
having to
out.
drag.
I'll go out.
You'll go?
Okay.
You can.
And then Patrick.
Yeah, and then you drag me.
Do you?
like
I
that.
mean, do you want me to?
I mean, if there's anybody else that you feel less comfortable, like if you want to drag anybody else, but
No.
I'm okay with it. But if anybody else is okay with it, like
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Maddie, you want to come with me? You don't have to.
I'm seeing
Either
a lot
of
of compliance. I think you pick just because.
I think
Yeah.
you should because you want. Because
Yeah.
Right.
I don't want to.
Because it would be weird if like she took
And
someone who was volunteering and then left in somebody that she felt that comfortable with. Yeah. So
And
if
so-
we're gonna vote you,
Okay.
I feel like it's
and then
fair
we're
to give
down
you
to
the
the
spot.
final four of who, and then that decides who's in the greenhouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, so it's kind of
Cool.
prime time.
Yeah.
Perfect.
This is so fun.
40 seconds on the clock. Go ahead and vote.
I almost put it on Carlin.
Oh my goodness.
You're good?
Caitlin, are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate casting the first stone.
Can I vote for myself?
Oh, that would be fun.
That'd be terrible. Like, no, you have to throw shade at one person.
Right.
You're about to put it on
I'm about to have it.
It looks
All right,
Right.
unanimous.
Yeah.
Caitlin, who are you dragging with you? Just one person.
I think I'm gonna drag Carlin with me.
All right, Carlin and Caitlin. Goodbye.
Bye.
So this time, since it's just the four of you, I'll go ahead and put 3 minutes on the clock for you to discuss here.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
In one group.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Anybody?
So this is it. Final four until greenhouse.
I'm kind of down to step down. I feel good about you three,
I do as
but it's
well.
if y'all
Well,
feel
let's-
good about being there.
Let's make the agreement now. Whoever isn't in is safe.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
pleased
100%.
with that.
I think.
But it's if y'all feel comfortable being in the greenhouse, I feel comfortable not being.
I feel comfortable being in it. I would like to personally.
Okay.
I personally have never been in the greenhouse. So like I said, as in I've never played the greenhouse. I've never been in the greenhouse. You're right for this game. You're right. I'm personally like on the fence.
Okay.
But I too am always ready to play. So
I love that.
Yeah. So right.
So
we just gonna go into it because I feel like maybe I'm the most vocal about not wanting to be in it, but if you already all feel like
I'll since I'm on the fence, I am leaning more towards being in it.
Okay.
Because I'm always curious. I'm really curious. How is this gonna do?
I love that.
So I'll be in.
Curiosity never hurt nobody.
So then you can paper rock scissors. You can do anything.
Yeah, I'm cool with being in it.
All right.
All right.
Cool.
Decision made.
We'll vote out me.
Cast your votes.
You're ready to cast our votes.
I'm not voting for me. What I look like a chump. Look at this outlier. Let's get
I didn't realize I was on the island last row.
I'll accept those votes. Patrick, you're eliminated, and you will grab the last box of the seed hunt greenhouse.
Hi.
The final 3 will enter the greenhouse. They must now vote for one of them to come in 3rd place, and that 3rd place finisher will drag someone as the 2nd place finisher.
We're deciding who's last because then after we decide who's 3rd, then we go into White Elephant.
Yeah.
Your placement determines how much control you have over what power.
Here, let's just decide right here now what powers we want. And then if we just agree now, it doesn't really matter what order we come in here.
Right.
So does anyone want a specific power?
I'll recap the powers really quick. First, there's the sunflower. The sunflower nominates first, and they nominate 2 players for banishment. Those 2 players each receive a seed. The second power is a rose. The rose nominates after the sunflower and names a 3rd nominee for banishment. That nominee gets nothing. The rose also breaks ties in the event of a tie at the banishment ceremony. Last is the tulip. The tulip blocks 2 voters from voting, and those players bank those votes for later use.
I would love to be silver for rose.
I would like tulip.
Okay.
Whatever that is, whatever placement, it doesn't matter. Because really, we're all gonna pick and agree. Are you good with sunflower?
Okay. As long as you don't help me pick.
Yeah, well, of course. We are in the greenhouse.
I'm not trying to make people mad just yet.
We're in the greenhouse as a team right now.
Okay,
so
cool.
Greenhouse is greenhouse. We're safe. We stick together.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll vote Maddie. I mean, we already know where everything's going anyway. You can vote me.
Okay.
Maddie is our 3rd place finisher. Maddie, who are you dragging into 2nd place? Alright, Jessica's 2nd, and Birdie, you're in 1st. And we have our first 3 greenhouse players of the Greenhouse Season 2. Who got the seeds from the seed hunt? And who will win immunity at the first immunity seed competition of the season? Find out next time on The Greenhouse.